Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. It's starting to get a little bit dark. I'll do the best I can to make a decent video. Sometimes when it gets a little bit dark out, it's a little bit tough, so I'll do the best I can. I'm here to tell you about this beautiful 2014 ACURA ILX. We took this one in on trade for a new Infiniti. Some of our nicest pre-owned cars coming on trade for new Infinitis. This ILX is no exception. Great condition inside and out. It is one of the smaller vehicles in Acura's product line. It's actually based off the Honda Civic. I used to own a 2012 Civic, so I'm pretty familiar with the Civic, but as far as, similarities go, don't think it's just like a Honda Civic where Acura took some Acura badges and threw a leather interior and called it Acura. It's actually a lot different than the Civic. It's actually longer and wider than the Civic, and the interior feels much more upscale, higher quality materials, more soundproofing. I think one of the biggest gripes I had about my Civic, which I loved, is it was really loud in the highway. I don't know if it was a cost-cutting thing or a weight-saving thing. Honda said it was a weight-saving thing, but they didn't use as much insulation in it to save weight or to save money, I don't know, but it made it really loud in the highway. So if you drive a lot in the highway, you definitely want to steer away from the Civic and maybe look more along the lines of something like this ILX with more luxury amenities, more soundproofing. It's a lot more pleasant to drive on the highway. Lots of great features, beautiful leather interior, moon roof, nice high-grade trim. It's kind of like this alloy look trim with these chrome accents on it. Very nice touches. Heated front seats, power driver's seat, dual zone auto climate control. Premium Acura audio system, keyless ignition with push button start, rear parking camera, nice leather wrap steering wheel with steering wheel radio controls, paddle shifters on the steering wheel as well, Bluetooth hands-free phone system, 5-speed automatic transmission. The engine is a 150 horsepower 4-cylinder engine, so it's not a very heavy car. So of 150 horsepower, it's actually pretty quick. I think it can do 0 to 60 right around the 7-second range, which is definitely not in the slow territory. It's some performance cars, have acceleration figures around that area, but still being a 4-cylinder engine and borrowing that efficient powertrain from the Civic, it's also extremely fuel efficient. EPA highway rating of 35 miles per gallon on the highway, which is excellent. And a nice thing too about the ILX is going back to, the Acura, not the Acura, but the Honda Civic running gear it uses when it comes to maintaining the vehicle, servicing it. Maybe a few years down the line, you might have to do some repairs to it. That's where that Honda Civic running gear comes in, because being based off a Honda, which we know is a very reliable vehicle, and generally pretty reasonable as far as ownership costs when you have to maintain it. You have to do some maintenance to it or repair it. Those costs are going to be substantially less than what you'd look at maybe with a German luxury automobile. So maybe you want a nice luxury automobile. You're considering a BMW 3 Series, Mercedes-Benz C-Class, Audi A4, but you don't like the idea of having to shell out all that money when you service it and repair it. And you kind of get worried, okay, I keep my cars for a long time, I might have some reliability issues in the not too distant future. Well, this is where this ILX is perfect, because you get that luxury car ownership experience, luxury car comfort and features, but with that Honda Civic based running gear and mechanics, it's going to be very reliable, shouldn't give you any problems, and last a very long time, and have a good resale value. Come in, take it for a drive. I think you'll be very impressed.